Bambi, cops and robbers, Tarzan and Jay, Maryland and Robert. But either way, the objective is the same: to please and entertain.
Alright, so you got your new Scramjet. Hopefully you guys watched the video before and you did the adversary mode, the new one, the hunting pack remix, and you got $1 million off. All you gotta do is win one of those missions, and you get almost $1.2 million off of this car. So I would definitely, I don't really do a lot of trade prices, but I definitely did it for this one, and I think I did it for the Mark II Oppressor. But so you got the car, and what you need to do. Okay, you cannot upgrade this car inside your CEO office, even if with a custom vehicle, and you can't upgrade it at Los Santos. You have to do it with a mobile operations center or a Avenger, but you need the vehicle workshop in the back of it. So you have to have the mobile operations center or the Avenger to upgrade this car with the vehicle workshop in it. So yeah, I just called in my Avenger because usually I use my mobile operations center. If anybody does dupes or money glitches or anything like that, I have a personal vehicle storage in my mobile operations center. So I just leave my Avenger because I don't really even use it or pull it out too much, but I use my Avenger solely for a vehicle workshop. As I'm getting in the car, you know, I like it's driving pretty smooth. It definitely is driving smoother than the Vigilante. It's easier to control because even though it has a long front, the back is a little bit of a mid-size, so the weight seems to be proportioned or distributed a little bit more, or definitely way more even than the Vigilante. So yeah, you got the jumping feature as the Ruiner has. So this is a combination of the Ruiner and the Vigilante. So the Vigilante has the rocket burst or boost, and the Ruiner has the jump. So this car combines both of those things. It also has the missiles, and the missiles are actually really good on this thing. But yeah, take it in the back of your Avenger, your mobile operations center, and you can do upgrades. What you're gonna notice when you're doing these upgrades is there's no weapon upgrade for this car, because the car, I guess, including this almost $4 million or over $4 million price tag, the weapons, the missiles, and the minigun are already included with the car when you first purchase it. So you don't have to upgrade that way. Mainly the upgrades are just physical and making sure you have like your armor, what else? Let's say armor, like your tags, you know, respray, the liveries, because the respray is kind of bad because you only get one respray option in this thing, so it's just a primary color. But they do have good liveries or liveries, whatever you want to call them. I like this one. It was fun. It was a little bit different than the ones I've seen on the other cars, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and purchase that one. But you know, they're all kind of cute. The car is different looking. It reminds me of the Swinger. It also reminds me of the the Swinger, the Stinger, and this looks like this. All these new cars and with the nightclub DLC has a very British theme. Probably why all the DJs are British. All this whole theme, even though Los Santos is in America or representing California, Los Angeles. This whole nightclub theme has a very UK vibe, United Kingdom type of vibe. So the cars look like it. The liveries, the liveries or whatever, they look like it as well. But I like it. It's a little big in the body on the front end, but compared to the Vigilante, I think it's better. The Vigilante was one of the last cars I purchased because I didn't like how you control it, how it works, but the missiles are good. So I'm about to get straight into this and test this thing out on the road. Alright, so to make this thing jump, you hit the left stick in like that. You hit left stick in, and to make it boost, you press A. So it's a little bit different than the other rocket booster type cars, but it has a pretty good jump and it's really easy to control. I'm gonna test out these missiles. So yeah, I'm starting a little fight with the police. The lock on is really good. It kind of reminds me of the Chernobog. If anybody has purchased that thing, It's really good with the lock-on and the radar, or even the Stromberg. I think it's actually it's better than the Oppressor Mark 1 and the Deluxo. Probably the same powerful missiles and lock-on as the Oppressor Mark 2, Stromberg, and the Chernobog. So good for that with the missiles. They got a pretty high range. I think it's about 20 of them that you get in there before you run out. But yeah, you can go into a session and start tearing some stuff up. But it is still a car, so of course, you know, somebody locks onto you, maybe a wrap there, because there's really no defensive mechanisms with it. So let's try this out. Scramjet versus the Vigilante. So yeah, this is the car that it's like with the boost. My friend Mario and Princess Ninja are here. She's going to call the race, and then we're going to start this up. There we go. Good boost. Well, about the same amount of boost as the Vigilante, but it is taking way too long. The Vigilante clearly has a faster reboost time. Still has the fastest reboost time. It looks hard to control, but definitely a faster boost. So yeah, to the Vigilante. Oh man. Ooh, right into the water. Scramjet versus the Ruiner. The Ruiner is the only other jumping car outside of the Scramjet. Me and my friend did this a couple of times. I think it's a tie. He says that the Scramjet wins it. I don't really know. We did it a few times. I mean, but it is a cool feature. Scramjet might go a little bit longer because of the aerodynamics. Oppressor Mark 2 versus the Scramjet. My friend apart square. It definitely has a better starting game, better boost from the intro. But yeah, if you have to go any distance, the Oppressor Mark 2 is definitely knocking out the Scramjet. So we're losing. It's losing to the Vigilante, losing to the Oppressor Mark 2, and the Town of Ruiner. Now this is versus the Rocket Voltic. This is a special vehicle. If anybody bought it, it's a very expensive special vehicle. But I have this car as well. I like it, but the reboost on it is pretty slow. And I was just trying to see if they were equally as slow, or was it the Scramjet a little faster? Let's start this race. So it has a good, you know, they have pretty much a little bit of the same start, but it's actually the Scramjet is faster, and the Rocket Voltic, from what my friend Mario was saying, is taking an extremely long time to reboost. So this does reboost faster than the Rocket Voltic. So it's faster than that. So I would rate this car about a 7. Good for looks, good for missiles. It definitely can't outrun too much of anything, but it's definitely a fun car. So make sure you purchase it. Make sure you get a discount. Make sure you check out www.luckylefty.com, LuckiiLefty.com, and Lucky Lefty on all the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And make sure you subscribe. You know, the best support is free, so just hit that subscribe button.